asleep. It's not responding. This is part 3 of Elvis, and he begins by saying this. He says in part 3, when friends arrived that night looking dead-eyed, I asked Bob, is that you? Why are you doing this? He had me by the throat, Elvis said. Knowing I had to sing there was our baby, we'd all say. Don't mess up the throat, the voice box. When there was no one in the bunch who'd loosen and let me in on what's going on, I started to fight back. Well, if it's like that, I'd better do something, he says. So I reached for my pistol, said Elvis, but they tripped me. I fell over, then they boxed me. I was down. Then I was injected. It was so much morphine till I could not see. They began to face this. I couldn't call the police. Couldn't move really. I was beat up, but punched in the back, not my face. It would be evidence. So I cried inside. My friends would do this? They were there to kill me? There was no let up. Like they'd change their minds and say, nah, this is Elvis, our friend. Let's loosen and call it off. But not them, though. There was no stopping them. It was like I'd done something to them. Besides buy them cars, some homes, money galore, time after time I would loan, he said. Loan them cash after the next. They were eager to receive. Some of them gave me money when I was short or had left my wallet here or there. So I knew we were friends, and not just there for my money. But not that day, that night. They lunged into me like they were robots without feelings. Was it really them? Or lookalikes? Counterparts? What was going on? I needed to know. But the pain, their injection, said it all. That whoever they were there to kill me. And what would they gain? I gave them money. No one was short. But later I learned it wasn't the money. It was the everlasting life of comfort. Bury me. And all my money is theirs. For they had divided it. Took shares. No more concerts. Didn't need me for that. They would just hire lookalikes, impersonators. Yeah, they came by the dozen. They prepped them, rehearsed them. They had it all figured out, down to the T, of how large they were going to live. But funny thing, Elvis said, we think God ain't listening, but he is. Swagger used to say, for every man's deed, there's punishment monitored by our all-seeing God. So Elvis said, I'll finish by saying this. My Netherland is a replica. It's a test to see how far they go with my operations, my work, my land, my possessions. They've been gone off the earth. Their offsprings think they will inherit my possessions, now owned by them. But they won't, because they're not there. Our God the Father took them long ago. So I've said my piece, and when all is well, and love comes for everybody, we'll all see love, who will put a stop to everything that's wrong. And we'll come off ship and begin again, and show more gratitude, and be grateful that love cares for us, and show more love and support. Elvis said, that's my fair time. Praise love that Elvis is doing just fine from earth to the ship. And if anyone thinks that I'm doing this to go viral, oh, you're so wrong. I do this out of the love of my heart. Plus, My sisters and I, when we were teenagers, we were in love with Elvis Presley and many others. So, and we still love him. So, praise the Lord.